Yo guys, this is starisfilth, back again with another video. This is going to be a mini guide, specifically on Sombra's hack. I've done a mini guide before, except it was on Baptiste and his shift. This is going to be a little bit of a different style of a mini guide in that there won't actually be any talking with the students, and this won't be clips from or sessions or anything like that. This was just one of my students who sent me a scrim VOD of theirs. They were asked to pick up Sombra for the scrim, I believe, and they just wanted some pointers on what it is that it could be doing. And looking at this, I thought that this could be a good mini guide. But yeah, if you do want coaching, feel free to join my Discord server. Check the link below to join my Discord, and all the rates and information you'll need to actually be ready for the session is available there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.
Nice
hack.
So starting off with this first fight, you'll see our Sombra placed on the left here, on the left of the point. The team's kind of bunkering down. She's just poking from the side. This is fine, and just really trying to build up EMP. They capture point, and we're going to see this first hack. This is good. I mean, is it going to get massive value? You could potentially secure the kill, but realistically this hack works because if you look at it, the Moira was focused on healing here. Their attention is clearly towards here. There's a Reaper pressuring from here. The Brig is pressuring from here. Potentially the D.Va was probably around here a second ago. But the point is that there is commitment. Their Reinhardt died. He was right here as well. So it's this hack makes sense. It works. You'll see that you drop down here, and the first thing you do is that you go for the hack again, and it gets instantly disrupted. So what's actually the issue with this, right? For one thing, you need to take into consideration that hack is an ability that, for one thing, it's very, very easy to cancel, right? It's very easy to cancel, and then because of that, you want to make sure that it's not easy to spot. Let's look at it like this. Right now, you're not really able to win this fight, so what's the next best thing you can do with Sombra? Build the MP, right? And when you go here and you this sounds dumb, but it's when you go in and you look for hacks, this I could see this becoming a habit where it's you lose out on opportunities to be building up EMP, and obviously the window here to build up EMP isn't necessarily great. Right? It's not a massive window to build up EMP, but it is a window nonetheless, and you're just losing out on the opportunity here where it's you went for the hack, you didn't even get to build any EMP out of it, now you're 11 HP, and you're going to have to recall out, right? And there we go. So you just kind of lost your opportunity to actually, to build EMP, when instead, if your team wasn't able to engage, what you could just be doing is literally just standing back here and within the line of sight of your Ana, and you could just sit here and poke for as long as you want because your D.Va's right in front of you. If you wanted to go over here, you could, but you just do it much more cautiously, and you just don't hack, right? So you don't lose that opportunity EMP. So this is a bad hack because of the fact that there's no follow-up, and this is that there was no diversion of attention, so your hack is going to be easily disabled, or cancelled rather. Okay, so why do you think this is a good hack, right? Compared to the last hack that we looked at, right? If you look at this, right, you have, for one thing, a safe position, right? You have a safe position where it's you're not really going to get poked out from here. You're above the enemy. You're at a different angle to where the attention is, right? People are down here in these areas. You're above that, and if they did walk out for some reason, you'd be technically behind them. Well, no, you would literally be behind them. But the thing is that's more important is that this Moira is specifically set on someone. Right? There's specifically attention being drawn towards somebody else. So what you're doing by Sombra is that you're creating a disadvantage in this duel, right? So now this person's hacked, and Sombra has deceptively long range, right? She could be like firing at people quite a bit from like, I don't know the exact number, but this is like pretty much Sombra territory, this range, right? So from this hack, you're now able to fire at this person, but then you've created a massive disadvantage where they're forced to fight the Zen, right? And that's just it. You're gonna secure the kill from that. Okay, so I'm guessing you're gonna go for backline hack here. I'm already not liking this. Yeah.
You ever looked in the mirror and thought, huh, Christ! Ah, what is that? Ah, fuck! Christ! Fuck!
The main issue is the way that you're setting up your hack, right? You need to kind of be aware that it's like your hack, just because you're invisible doesn't mean you'll get off your hack, right? And getting out of stealth into hack actually is kind of a long process, right? If you look at this, you can see how long it takes for you to actually like get out of stealth and then actually go for the hack, right? For one thing, that was you going for hack, but that wasn't even the full animation of the hack, right? So it does take quite a bit. So again, like what we were saying is that you need to be waiting for the commitment of your teammates so that like there's a diversion of attention. But not only that, you need to be thinking about, it's like, if I'm going for this hack, will I still be able to contribute to the fight if my hack gets canceled, right? Because there's a big difference between you getting your hack canceled here, where you're gonna croak pretty soon. You're gonna die, brother. As opposed to going for a hack up here, and maybe the Moira tickles you, right? And for one thing, this is very much less likely for you to actually get spotted, right? Considering that there is actually attention from your team, it's much like you're not really gonna get spotted from up here. And if in the off chance that you do, it's gonna be harder for them to actually get you out, right? Because at least if like you get shot, you can just take cover, and you can continue to be a nuisance here, right? For a bit longer. You can build the MP longer. You can make this more chaotic and be more of a pest in this fight. Okay, your hack landed, which is good, but again, question yourself here, where it's like, who actually follows up on this? Yes, the Reaper's coming up here, but it's like, it's a 6v1. Is the Reaper actually going to chase after the Moira with the support of 6 people? Or, well, 5. But whatever. The point is, I can't count today. But will this follow-up actually come? Will you actually like secure a kill here? No? Probably not, right? So why not, instead of going for the hack and wasting this time, why not just build the MP? Why not just fire, like, normally, right? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, this is more of, like, you not, like, actually taking an angle here to go for hack. Now, let's be realistic. Can you actually take an angle here? No, not really. You can't really go for an angle on this hack. If there was like some imaginary platform here and like a doorway here where it's like you could fire into this like dark room here, yeah, like this would be the better position to go for the hack, right? And you can think about what we've been talking about, where it's like D.Va is diverting attention on the Zarya, right? There's commitment from your team, right? They're clearly committing in this area. They want to fight here. So you can go for a hack here, but you need the different angle, right? If you just stand behind somebody here and you try to go for the hack, when it's like this is like literally the only lane they have to shoot at, you're probably going to get your hack canceled, right? Again, it's like what I was saying, where with your hack, it's very easy to cancel, so you need to make sure it's harder to notice, right? So in that case, you need to be looking for angles like these. Obviously, there is no angle here, so in this case, you just don't go for the hack, you just farm EMP. Okay, so coming out of spawn, you see that the enemy Sombra hacked your health pack. You haven't placed your translocator, which is making me cringe the longer that you haven't done it. Oh god. Okay, so this is a video about hack, but please, for the love of God, place your translocator whenever you go anywhere. You need to have that out. That this is so bad. But anyways, okay, how you got over here is beyond me. Whatever. So let's talk specifically about hack and how you should be looking at hacking health packs, right? You see that the enemy hacked the health pack. Like I'm assuming that your team wanted to like fight from here. They wanted to like stage around here or whatever. They wanted to hold this area. You see that the enemy team hacked the health pack here. So maybe that you feel like less of a Chad. You feel like less of the alpha male. So you go onto the opposite end and you hack the opposite health pack. That sounds good on paper, but what you need to consider is that like when you're walking in here and you quite literally see the Brigitte is right there, you should kind of have an idea of whether or not this hack is going to go well. So you need to be thinking about how much time it actually takes to be like going for a backline hack on a health pack, no less. For one thing, it's the time it took for you to walk here. It's the time it takes for you to decloak, hack it. Then you're 6 seconds without your invis, 4 seconds without your hack to like maybe follow up on an enemy. Like assuming you placed your translocator earlier, like maybe back here, and you get found, and then you have to translocate back. It's the time that it takes for you to go back here, get your translocator back, and then traverse the map again to set up for a second position wherever it is that you want, again, after waiting for your invis. So it's like, it's just wasted, like heavy wasted time, right? Yeah. If you did want to go for a health pack, like a hack like this, you need to wait until you've won the fight. Otherwise, for one thing, you're not even fighting here. This health pack isn't actually going to benefit you. Maybe a health pack here would be better, like hacking this one, but then you also need to consider, it's like, okay, again, I'm hacking this, 6 seconds without invis, 4 seconds without hack. Is this going to be worth it? Within this 6 second time frame, because like these abilities are both used at the same time, so it's just 6 seconds. Within this 6 second time frame, is the enemy going to like push me? Is my team going to like start pushing like themselves? If they are, either of those things, this health pack probably won't be of value, right? In that case, if you make that deduction, you would be saying, okay, instead of going for the health pack on the hack on this health pack, I'm just gonna go and look for a hack on the enemy, right? So really, don't hack health packs unless you actually have the map control and the time to actually like do that, and knowing that you won't get forced out of that location so quickly that it's just wasted time.